Hey guys, Richard here. In this video, we're going to show you how easy it is for one person to take a large e-trike rack like this one here, get it connected to your vehicle, and then get a heavy, large e-trike loaded up onto the rack. So let's get into it. For this video, we're going to be using the Hitch Rack Pro. This is the Pro HD 3475 model. It's specifically designed for those big, heavy e-trikes. And down here, I want to show you the rack lift. Now, this is something we designed and developed here at Hitch Rack Pro specifically to carry those big, heavy e-bike or e-trike racks because they're cumbersome to get them in and out of your garage, get them connected to your vehicle. And so what this does, it allows you to keep it stored on it. You can move it around easily. It's got a lift mechanism so you can lift it up so it matches the height of your vehicle, and then it makes it easy to just slide it in and get it connected into your hitch receiver. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, as you can see, this is a large, heavy rack. The 3475 model weighs about 105 pounds, but I can just easily let it roll right up to the vehicle. And you know what? This is already set almost to my height. We're going to lower it just a little bit so it'll slide right in. From here, you want to pull your pin on your open top receiver and get it out of the way and lower the rack lift so it gets down below the rack so you can get this guy out of the way too. Let's just go ahead and store this right here. So we're going to slap this back in. Now here's another product we developed here at Hitch Rack Pro. This is the hitch pin hole finder tool, because sometimes when you're trying to attach your rack and you're trying to get your holes lined up over here on your receiver as well as the hole that's on the stem, it's hard to find that perfect match, right? And when you're talking about a heavy rack like this, you don't want to be pushing it in, sliding it out, pushing it in, you know, you get the idea. So we developed this, so it's simply, you open it up, you slide it over, and you put it in the hole on your receiver. Now as you start to slide in or pull back out your rack, when the holes line up, it's going to snap into place. There we go, just like that. Now we pull this back out of the way, and you can see our holes are lined up. Now all we need to do is just go ahead and insert our pin and start to tighten it down. One of the nice things about the 3475 model is that it's got our built-in iron lock anti-wobble system built into the stem right here. So you don't have to fumble with those clunky big clamps that go on the outside in order to stabilize your rack. Just tighten this down. The iron lock is activated inside here, and this thing's solid. It's not going to move. Last step is we're just going to throw in our lock. From here, we're going to remove the cotter pin on our safety pin, and we're going to push our safety pin out, hold it on to the rack so it doesn't fall, and go ahead and lower this to the ground. And before we forget, we're going to go ahead and slap this safety pin back in on this side, lock it in place, add our cotter pin to make sure nothing falls out going down the road. We will also go ahead and hook up our lights. From here, we're going to go ahead and lower our ramp. We got to release this safety pin over here holding it down, and go ahead, we're going to move this and get it in the down position. Now, the trike we're using today is the brand new Meet One Tour 2.0. It's a very large, but it's also a very heavy trike, somewhere around 190 pounds in its standard configuration. One person trying to get this loaded up the ramp, it's kind of heavy because you got to get behind it to push all this weight to get it up the ramp. But a problem you're going to run into is that the handlebars are going to flop sideways, and you really need that tire to keep going straight. So what I suggest, use our easy straps. We provide you 2 easy straps when you buy the 3475. If you unhook those, just easily roll it out, hook it on to your handlebar. These are coated hooks, rubber coated here on the end. Go ahead and attach it right back here to your seat and tighten it up. What we're doing is we're going to make sure that the handlebars is locked down nice and tight so they don't wiggle on us when we're pushing. And you want to alternate, make sure it tightens up a little bit. Not enough that you're going to damage something or anything. You just want to have it nice and snug to keep the steering wheel nice and straight. something like that, so that when we start pushing, it's going to go right up the ramp. Point, you want to make sure that your trike is lined up nice and straight with your ramp, and if you need to make any adjustments, it's fairly easy to move this trike and pick it up because all the weight is on the back end, not the front. But from here, I'm just going to go ahead and push it up. Now, only you know your capabilities and your strengths. This is not a method that's going to work for everyone, so I want to disclose that. Only you know if you're capable and able to do something like this. And if you try it, I suggest having a friend or two nearby the first time you try it. That way you know. From here, I'm just going to push it right on up. Now, once it gets up here, you want to hold on to it nice and tight so it doesn't roll until you get those brakes set. Okay, now that we have the trike loaded, you'll see that it really hangs over on this side, so we're going to need to make an adjustment at the front end. But before we do that, we're going to need our straps. So let's take these straps off. To do that, all you got to do is pull the yellow trigger, and they loosen right up. Look at that, nice and easy. Just pop those guys off, get them out of the way, because do the same thing for this side. Pop it off. All right. Now up here at the front, what we can do is turn our wheel sideways, just like that, and then drag it towards us just a little bit. Release your brakes as necessary. Slide it up here a little bit close to the end. Reapply your brakes, just like that. Now, this is not included, but I do suggest maybe a strap, a small strap or something that you can go ahead, just for safety, go ahead and throw it around that tire and around the rack so you know nothing's going to go sliding away with you. Now all we need to do is go ahead and raise up the ramp, grab the support bar, bring it over, get our little pins, and pin this guy down just like that. Nice and easy, and we want to do it on both sides. Guys, the last step now is to go ahead and secure your trike before you take off and hit the road. So pull the yellow trigger on the easy straps, let that guy slide out, put one side over there, and then what we're going to do is right up here in the front, we're going to slide it through here. Right up here in the front, we do have this tie-down anchor. We're going to connect it to that. We're going to bring it back over here and let it out some more. We're going to connect it to this tie-down anchor over here and go ahead and tighten it down. We're going to do that one more time, only this time we're going in the reverse direction. So we're going to give ourselves some slack, slide it over here. And we're going to go ahead and attach it to the rack this time, because our tie-down anchor is covered by the tire. Bring it around over here, look at that, and go ahead and attach it right here onto the rack. Tighten it up, go ahead, cinch that down, and that trike isn't going anywhere. It's on there nice and tight and stable. So now you can see that it is possible for one person to not only load up a heavy e-trike rack onto their vehicle, but also get their heavy e-trike loaded onto the rack so you can hit the road and go have some fun. Hope you enjoyed this video.